All right, we're proud to have with us tonight Georgia's own Sister Sandoz. How you doing, guys?
All right, guys. Who?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right on, right on. So, why don't we start off with what everybody does in the band? Like, you know, who plays guitar, who plays drums, so that way our viewers can know who Sister Sandoz is.
Gotcha. This is Russ, and he's our guitarist. We call him the bus driver. And right behind me is the guy who smells my fart. That is our drummer. That's Grant.
He gets to see the ass.
and
yeah.
this is over here, Scott plays bass.
And this here is
I'm
Becky.
Sandoz. My name's Becky Sandoz, and I'm a singer and a poet.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, are you guys? You guys are from Georgia. There's something something about that I read in a bio, and that something that John said. John said, "Are you guys based out of Macon or Atlanta?"
We're all from different cities. I'm from Macon, and we
Oh,
mostly play in the Macon area. We play a lot in Macon,
We do Atlanta too.
and we do a lot of Atlanta too. We do a lot of Pensacola too. But Scott here, I actually stole Scott from his own band. Scott used to be with Subversive Overdrive out of Valdosta. He was the lead guy, and he wanted to join us, and we welcomed him with open arms. He's an amazing bass player, but he's out of Valdosta, which is about, 2.5 hours
Yeah, something like two
from
and a half hours.
from Macon.
I do it every week.
Grant's from Hawkinsville, which is about an hour south of Macon, and Russ over here is from Warner Robins, where Robins Air Force Base is, which is about 25 minutes from me in Macon. So I'm the northmost. These guys are all Southerners.
Well, I'm actually
Yeah,
I'm from Detroit, but the military brought me here.
I'm from Virginia, so.
ah.
Wow.
Well, thank you for your service.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No
Yes,
problem.
sir.
So, being that y'all are like from different places in Atlanta, so how did you guys come together?
Ooh.
Russ and I have a partnership. We've been together since
2013.
Since 2013. So Russ and I have been playing music since 2013, and we've gone through about 37 rhythm sections. But Sister Sandoz has always been Russ and Sandoz, and we think we found our dream rhythm section now, and so we've just been losing members, trying out new members, seeing what works, seeing what sounds good. We would like to recreate a modern grunge. That's what our goal is, and so getting us a punk rock bass player and a blues drummer was the perfect kind of combo to go with, the Led Zeppelin freak and the Nirvana freak over here to make a super,
Somehow we all
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I was about to say. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Actually put energy and emotion back into music instead of the AI-generated world we live in now.
Oh yes, definitely, definitely.
Yeah, I gotta say that live, you guys put on a really, really good performance. Especially, I mean, the first time I saw you guys, I think it was the Macon Art Center, I believe. And then we borrowed a bunch of your equipment as well. But yeah, when you got up on that box, I was like, "What's going on?" And then you just killed them. So, but you got a really, really good.
Too.
Yeah, twice.
Twice, right? We
Yeah.
played with you too. too, and Macon Arts
I think that's
Center.
the first time.
You get around.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah, we do.
you were playing with Jason Virus and them, and you actually
He's a Crimson Carry.
you
Yeah,
played.
Crimson Carry.
Yeah,
That's right.
you played through my Mesa Boogie rig at Cox
Yeah.
Capital. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, and well, yeah, and greatly appreciate you guys letting me steal some of your equipment for sure. But just if you haven't heard these guys or seen them live, you're missing out. I mean, really good show, and it's different. It's definitely different. But the performance is fantastic. You guys are really talented for sure. So I would definitely encourage anybody if he's can get out and see these guys live or pick up some of the music, I would definitely do so.
Yeah, definitely. I was gonna say I am a huge Nirvana fan, and when I saw you guys do the cover of Frances Farmer will have her revenge on Seattle, I was blown away. I was like, finally somebody's doing it right.
Yeah, In Utero is close to my heart. I'm gonna tell my age. I was born in '80, so In Utero came out when I was like 14ish, and that was my coming of age in music there. We actually at the Hummingbird in Macon, in downtown Macon on Cherry Street, where everything happens in Macon. We do a Nirvana tribute every year. I believe this year it's going to fall on April the 4th. It's only our second time doing it, but we play. The first set is kind of a mix of Bleach and Incesticide. Our second set is all Nevermind, and our third set is all In Utero. So we do that to the closest, I believe, Saturday to the death of Kurt Cobain as a tribute. So we've started that thing. So come out to the Hummingbird in Macon this April.
Wow.
Celebrate Cobain's legacy. We love doing that, and we love playing at Hummingbird.
And it kind of inspired me because I actually was reading an article that Kurt did an interview back in the day, and he was basically saying the only type of person that he wanted to sing his songs was a woman. And I just, with her amazing voice, I just thought that would just kind of spark a different type of feel for the music, and an appreciation for that music.
Yeah, that is awesome. That is so awesome. Yeah, like I said, when I saw that performance, I was blown away. I was like, finally somebody's doing it right, Yeah.
Oh yeah, these guys kick some ass. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I got a quick question. What started the whole standing on the box thing? I gotta ask that question.
I am 4'11" and Russ is
6'4".
6'4", and so I just, he's a very great guitarist, and he's loud, and he likes his guitar solos, and I felt like he was being very overpowering, so I made him get a guy in, Greenville, South Carolina, to make me a box to stand on with a strobe light in it. It used to have a fog machine in it, but it broke during a show and it broke in the on position, and so we fogged the entire huge club out, and we had to so we disabled the fog machine. We never got it back. But I'm just really short. I'm really short, and I wanted something to jump off of.
I'm worried she's going to the damn thing.
I've fallen off it before, so I can recover.
And then I'm
so smooth.
I got mixed feelings. I'm either going to be upset or laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That way she's falling into drum kits.
Oh, that only happened once.
Yeah. Oh, well once. And you, I know the first time I saw you, you had a specific mic that you were using, kind of the flat-faced mic. Is that also on purpose?
Oh gosh, yeah, I have two mics that I use, and one of them my late father is the one my late father tattooed on me right here. I don't know what it's called, but it's blue.
It's a sheer beta 52.
Yeah.
There you go, tech guy. And then I have another one that's rose gold Telefunken, and I kind of alternate those. I really love them. I can show to you if you want to. We can talk equipment if you want.
Sure. Come on. Let's see
All
it.
right. I'll
Let's
be
see
back.
it.
There in a minute.
Oh my God!
Box.
Oh!
I'm the drummer.
Hey.
We don't let him
Yeah.
out of the cage. Okay. There she is.
It's amazing. It's amazing how far all of you travel to put this together. I mean, that takes a lot of dedication.
Oh,
to
definitely.
do that,
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, I love driving, and when he drives, I read him classic literature from the passenger seat until he makes me stop. We did the Grapes of Wrath last time. I
Please,
read
no more.
this guy the Grapes of Wrath aloud on the way to and from, what was that, Asheville or Pensacola? So this is the rose gold Telefunken, and this is what you want to scream into. This is very Kurt Cobain, and
Yeah.
this is other one. This is very Beth Gibbons. If you want to do the Portishead,
That's the one. Yeah. Yeah.
So a lot of times, if we're doing something really intimate, I'll go with this. And if we're playing in like a bigger club, then I want to, go with something like this. This has a lot less technical difficulties than this, but this will record every breath I take, right? So it sounds more sensual. Very Beth Gibbons.
Right.
On an apple right here,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. That's.
Since we're talking a little bit of gear, curious to see if the other guys, do y'all have like a favorite guitar or favorite set of drum heads or a favorite bass that y'all have, like equipment wise, that let you got to play it on stage, you got to use it on stage, like a favorite piece.
Here you go.
All right. I'm going to show you my guitar stuff. How's that?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Come.
Now, I'm an old school Jimmy Page Led Zeppelin freak. So all I do is play Les Pauls.
Oh wow!
You got the black and it's the black and gray. No, it's got another one.
It's a Les Paul custom.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can see the truss rod cover, but I had Becky's son's name etched into the truss rod cover after he
Oh
passed
wow.
away. So
Yeah.
Sorry,
love
hear about
Les
that.
Paul- love Les Pauls, and I'm a Mesa Boogie amp guy. So I love
Mesa Boogie,
amps.
yeah, Mesa Crunch Berries, yep, Mesa Boogie.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. I'm a Mesa man too. I got the Mesa bass rig over there. See that?
Okay. Cool.
Oh, sweet.
I like ESP basses, EMG pickups, man. The passive pickups. That's my sound. And Grant here,
Awesome,
he's
awesome.
always messing with this drum kit here. He's always adding stuff.
Yeah, it's an occupational hazard. I keep changing drums.
Occupational hazard.
Yeah, that rack changes every day.
I know.
It does.
But
That rack changes everything.
I use
Oh
G
my
drum,
God.
drum shells, and Evans heads.
Okay.
Yeah, Evans are real good. Yeah. I recently bought a drum kit, and the reason that I got it was the kit itself was relatively cheap, but it came with like cymbals and all. But the thing that impressed me about it was that it actually came with Evan heads. So I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll get that one. So,
Well,
but I
would you be saying?
do have a bass, a Squire bass that's a precision. Let me grab it real quick.
Yeah, he's
I get Squires so that way I can take them apart and work on them and change the pickups and like a lot of do a lot of things on it. But this one I got for $219, and I'm really thinking can't catch it in the light. But these knobs are embossed skulls, and the pickups are EMG Geezer Butler passive pickups. But the reason that I got this particular model is because this neck, it's a precision body, but it's got a jazz neck, and it turns out I can get around easier on a jazz neck than I can I mean, I can still play a regular precision, yeah, but I get around a little bit easier with the jazz neck, and that's kind of like a custom job without paying the extra $400 for a jazz neck. So yeah,
That's always
yeah.
the great thing about products is you can customize them and modify them and add different necks.
Oh yeah,
That's what
definitely.
I did with the Jaguars.
Yeah, we have a custom Jag stang too. It's just it happens to be at my house. We have a rose gold Jag stang. My late husband was a luthier, and he made a lot of stringed instruments. He didn't just do guitars. He did cellos and violins and
Wow,
the work.
Oh wow.
that's pretty cool.
I retained a few of his guitar necks, and Russ handed them over to Mr. Bowles.
Yep.
Danny Bowles, right? Is that his name? Danny Bowles remade the guitars into. We got the rose gold Jag stang with my late husband's signature in what is it, abalone?
Yeah.
Yeah, in abalone on the neck, and then. What did we do with the other one?
Yeah, a Jag stang is basically what Kurt Cobain was designing with Fender before he
The
right
Jaguar
when he
and the
passed away.
Mustang, yeah.
It's half Jaguar
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's
together.
if you what is the name of the book that they published with Kurt Cobain's notebooks? You gave it to me for Hanukkah.
Kurt Cobain's journals.
Yeah, it was the journals.
Yeah, Kurt Cobain's journals.
There are all of his hand-drawn plans, all of his drawn plans for the Jag stang are in that, and we went by that and made one.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I remember when that was it was gonna come out and they were making them. He wanted them in two different colors, and one of them was I guess they call it aqua green, and it had the heart shaped. The fret markers were heart shaped inlays, from what I remember.
That's in a song. I'll take all the blame.
Aqua sea from shame. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I remember all that pretty well. I was 16 years old when In Utero came out. I was telling John that, that album spoke to me on so many levels at that age. I bought, as a matter of fact, I bought In Utero when the day it came out, and I was like doing chores around the house, mowed the yard, did this and that just to get it was on sale. I bought it on cassette. They had it on sale for $7.99. So I was running around cleaning the house and mowing the yard, and just so I could get a 10 spot from my mom to go run down to the mall real quick and buy that album. So yeah.
That's wild.
Right.
That's the dishes and the laundry.
Yeah, I miss those days.
Yeah, yeah, that's back when you actually went and hustled money instead of, whining and crying and I don't have any money. I just cut grass and go get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? So who comes up with like the songs you're gonna do as a collective a thing or
We can't hear you.
How do
oh
we pick songs? Is it collective or
How do we pick songs to cover?
for
well
covers or
that,
just
that are originals or covers or do you all just get together collectively and say okay we're gonna do this and this and
Russ and I write the originals, and then I guess, well, lately, the last two songs we wrote, the band kind of wrote the whole song and then brought it to me for lyrics. But generally, Russ and I have written songs and then taken it to the rhythm section to fill out. But I've, been working a couple of different jobs lately, so they've had a couple of things ready made for me by the time I got around to practice here lately. So that's been really awesome. I think that we've done better that way, actually, without me having so much control in the beginning.
right
Of course, I code a lot of songs too, but because I want to stay true to that modern grunge sound. I don't want to slip too far into punk rock or too far into, and we do, or too far into metal. We're really trying to get away from the whole metal thing, and metal's a very double-edged sword. I can do metal screams, but I don't prefer to do it. I do some tight metal screams on some of my songs, and I really value that sort of vocalization. But I don't want to do that all the time. I was classically trained, and I want to sing. I want to sing different stuff, and also I'm a poet, so I guess like legibility. I can't think of the word. Whatever is really important to me. I want people to hear the lyrics. I want people to understand.
yeah right
Oh yeah.
And because it's poetry, and so it's been really nice to come to something ready made and say, oh yeah, there's poetry in that. Let's find it.
Well, there was a podcast down in Pensacola. I mean, it wasn't like a podcast we were on, but they discussed us and our music.
Behind our back.
And yeah, they were basically talking about our music behind our back, basically.
It was all good.
yeah
I loved what they had to say because they basically said that we were what they heard from our music was kind of like Tori Amos meets Tool with a little bit of bad. And that's kind of what we are, really.
Yeah.
yeah, we're trying to protect your voice these days.
But but let me tell you something. If playing like Metal Fest is good, and we love all the people, and we love all the music that comes out, we taped our music, record our music videos at Metal Fest and all that. But once you get associated with the whole metal genre, then when you start applying to places in Nashville, Asheville, Birmingham, when you start leaving home, then they start saying, oh, we don't really book metal. So you don't want,
pigeonholed.
like, you want to, it's a really tight line to walk where you want to play these shows, but you don't want the reputation of being a metal band if you're not, because we kind of sound like pussies at metal shows, like we're the girl singer that only screams on 3 songs.
We do not.
But also our music is alternative, and if we get this, so when we try to play alternative clubs, they're like, oh, you were on the Metal Fest, and we don't play screamo here, right? So we found ourselves losing more business being associated with the metal scene than we got. So we're really trying to push we're not screamo, we're not heavy metal. We respect heavy metal, and we have some heavy metal elements in our
We're closer
music,
to hard rock.
but we don't
really.
want that label. You can't get shows like that,
We're like
and it's not who we are.
we're like
also.
grunge and hard rock,
We're grunge.
basically.
Well, when we first kind of started forming this project, I mean, kind of one of my outlooks was basically I didn't want to be able to say no to any show.
Exactly.
So if it was an alternative
Yeah.
Nirvana show, then we could play it. If it was a metal
punk rock,
show,
yeah.
we could play it.
Play
If
it.
it was a punk rock show, we could play it because we covered all genres.
We have elements of all of that.
And that's kind of,
That helped us make
Yeah.
really good original music, though, because we're not a cookie cutter.
Yeah, we're kind of ourselves.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
Candlebox.
Yeah.
You know, we're not. We don't sound like we're playing a '90s cover show, even when we are.
well, that's important when we are playing cover music too. Is we don't try to play it note for note like the original song. We try to
Sandoz.
we try to honor it with our type of sound and our feeling when we do play cover music. I'm a Led Zeppelin freak, but I don't sound anything like Led Zeppelin when I play.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So it's like you
Prog rock.
want to honor it, but you want to put your own stamp on it at the same time to honor it. Pretty much.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Right.
pretty cool because there's not a lot of people that can really do that and pull it off. I mean, there are people out there that do it, but some people try to play it note for note, and it just sounds like carbon copy. And yeah, with y'all's cover of Francis Farmer, I can tell that y'all are doing it y'all selves with y'all's own spin on it, and that's what blew me away. And that's why I say, somebody's out there doing it right. So it's great. It's great. But like your songs, like I've got a couple of them. I was listening to y'all's music the other day, and I was writing down some songs. It's like, Blaze, Come Follow, Anthem, Runaway, No Shame. They all have their own thing. They don't sound like they run into each other or anything like that. It's like each one of those is their own composition, and that's pretty cool because that's diversity,
Right.
Yeah, and they sound great, guys. I mean, really, like I started checking y'all out, and yeah, I've seen like the live performances and stuff. I even subscribed to the YouTube channel. Yeah, so no problem. So yeah, I mean, I really enjoy the music, and I guess that's really what it's all about, is in lighting that fire and enjoying the music, because what keeps the fire lit is bodies, It's pretty. I think it's pretty grungy, hard rock and roll.
That's it. Well, and with our recordings too, I mean, one thing that I kind of love about it too is that there's not a whole lot of difference between the recording and our live performance. I like it to be like raw and
We're
natural.
very much like Pearl Jam in that way.
Yeah.
we do the studio version on stage every time.
Yeah. I don't want like 50 guitar tracks and all kinds of overdubs and everything else to make it to basically where you can't reproduce that live.
Oh yeah, that was something that Russ harped on when we were at Lead Belly. We did our 5-song EP with the Yellow and No Shame anthem on it. We did that at the same studio that like Mastodon recorded at. It's a professional studio outside of Atlanta, Dawsonville, which is near Dahlonega. This is where the first gold was, if you're into history. And that was something that Russ really harped on, was that we want our 5-song demo or EP or whatever, we want to be able to send that to a radio station and then play it, and then people come to the show, and the songs are still recognizable at the show. He didn't want too many bells and whistles from this, highfalutin studio. He didn't want overproduction in it, and that was something that he really harped on. And we got it. We got it out of there. And then when we recorded our new single, I say new, we did that, 2 years ago? Yeah. When we recorded our latest single, we had Blaze, and then Runaway is the B-side of that single. We did that down in Florida at a home studio, Paradigm Logic Studio, ran by Rob Perez and David Masters. Rob Perez is notably the lead singer and lead guitarist from the Helvetica Effect out of Pensacola. Very, very well known, much more popular than we are. And he actually was a great producer. He put harmonies. He's the one who did the harmonies on Blaze. And we even included him in the music video. We had a local artist, director, direct our music video, Jessica Whitley Pendorf out of Macon, Georgia. And she and her husband run the Oak Mulgee Arts Guild, also here in Macon. So they were great candidates to do an artsy music video. I hope you guys looked at the video. If you didn't, please look at the video. It's
Yes,
great.
I did see that, and it's beautifully shot. The way that
Jessica's a genius.
yeah, it's all I can say is I thought it was beautifully shot, and it captured everybody pretty much perfectly. You know, I was blown away. I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. Like it
Oh, yeah.
reminded me of something back in the day, like you would see